And it's even nicer going up there now because it's not like freezing middle of winter, so we don't need our like Arctic gear this time. Because every time we had to fly on the plane so far, we need snow pants, a snow parka, snow boots, a hat, and mittens, along with all of your other stuff that you're bringing up. Yeah, the 21 days off is pretty cool because like you can always plan like quite a bit of stuff with that block of time off. A lot of the other sites work on like a 4-week at work rotation and then 2 weeks off at home. But then we were talking to some of the guys and they're like, it's actually harder to do that one. Like, yes, you make more money, but then at the same time, if you want to go on like a vacation, you only always have 2 weeks off. And so then if anything ever happens with like COVID and stuff again, it really wrecks your plans.
It's plus 15 there today.
Plus 15 at work? There's gonna be no snow left. Yeah, guys, click on that link in chat if you want to see where we work. And then at the top of the page, there's like clickable blue writing for the cameras. You can look at the weather cams. Okay, let's just toss up these potatoes right on the tray. I'll just pop them on here and then I'll go grab some oil for us. So we just quartered all these to make like baby potato wedges. They're so cute. Oh, and we'll fill our salt and pepper grinder as well. I'm gonna move this over a bit. So the shrimp's gonna be garlicky. So I'm not gonna garlic up the potatoes too much today, I don't think. We're doing lemon garlic shrimp. I brought over my favorite olive oil. Yeah, plus 15 Celsius in the Arctic today, Blackmore. That's definitely shorts weather. It'll just be nice to like go for walks outside and stuff. Mind you, we still have to be aware of like all the predatory animals. Just filling up our pepper grinder. I was rummaging through another box yesterday that I was putting stuff away from, and I found peppercorns. It was like a Christmas miracle. At the north or the south camp, White Dove, we are at south, I think, right? Are we at north or south camp? Well, we're at all of the camp, but one of the cameras faces north and one faces south, right?
Yeah. So we are west back here.
So we're like actually west, Sam says. Have I seen polar bears? We haven't seen any polar bears. I've not even really seen like any large predatory animals. I've seen a red fox, Arctic fox, rabbit. What else? Ravens. I think that's it though.
No Wolverine yet.
No wolverines, no wolves, no bears yet, but they do come through camp. So we have radios basically everywhere in camp that you go, just in case there is an animal that decides to walk through. And then we are locked down until that animal decides where it wants to go. So no one's allowed to leave or do any work. Yes, and that is true too, Blackmore. Is like, now is when the bugs aren't out in full force yet. Everyone's been telling me horror stories of the mosquitoes that come out there in the spring. Guess you like can't even kill them, so everyone calls them zombie mosquitoes. This is just the garlic salt, guys, that came in the HelloFresh bag. I'll put a little bit on. And then I think the rest is for the fish. And then I'll do a little bit just of regular kosher salt, and then we'll toss these up with our hands. I guess I can get the oven on as well, because we'll put the corn in right away too, so it can cool. Let's turn it on to 425 Fahrenheit. It's like just a temperature that I always like to cook stuff at. Yeah, so we cook for the entire camp, T-Boy. So it's currently like 130 to 150 people there at any given time, like doing all sorts of work, right? Some people drive rock trucks, some people work in the office, other people are like us, they cook, or you're a housekeeper. Some people work down in the mine, some people work above the mine as like blasters. So everyone really has a purpose there, and that's why we try and make the best food that we can, because at the end of their long day, it honestly makes them so happy to have like an amazing meal to go home to, right? Because, well, that kind of is your home for 3 weeks, so almost like one big happy family. Wash my oily hands.
Well, it runs better when it's a big pack.
Yeah. And yeah, if the food is not good, then people start to get really grumpy really fast. And you really don't want that when you're in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, we cook dinner every day for that many people from scratch, like as much as possible. Okay, so potatoes are ready to go in the oven. I'm gonna say that'll take like 20 to 30 minutes at 425 Fahrenheit. We'll just put it on the side for now while it heats up. Next one. I don't know, I kind of like to roast my peppers with the corn for like the salsas. So let's pour the corn out of the bag here. Just get it on the sheet pan, and then for this to go in the oven, I'll cut up the peppers nice and fine, like the size of the corn kernel, and then it can all roast together at the same time. That's really easy. Definitely season your corn too if you're gonna roast it. I find it just gets a lot sweeter. Okay, now our peppers, we're gonna core. So I always just imagine the core in the middle and then cut along the sides of it, and then we do the bottom. And then up to you whether you want to cut around the top there. Just hold your knife steady and get like that little bit around the stem. A lot of times I do, and then I'll just like snack on these little pepper pieces while I'm prepping still. We do get to make the menu, and it's like pretty amazing because we're cooking stuff like duck confit up at camp. And like no one even bats an eye. Like they get so excited. So we've like shown them so many new things.
Circulate our steaks.
Yeah, and it like blows their minds. Like some of the guys at dinner last rotation were like, I don't want to go home. This food is too good. Like I don't want to go home. I just want to stay here. Most posts. There's cooking on my favorite shopping channel. Oh, wow. Thank you for the 200 biddies. How are you doing today? It's the best shopping channel on Twitch.
Amazon.
I hate getting pepper seeds on the cut-in board. What else did we cook last rotation that was like really good?
The pulled beef.
Oh yeah, we did like crazy chipotle, like ancho pulled beef for taco night, and that was funny too. So we get like new guys in, maybe not like every day, but when new people fly in, like you recognize them right away, right? And so this guy, it was taco night, his first night at camp, and he's like, I literally just had tacos yesterday before leaving home, because I didn't think I'd be having tacos in the Arctic. And I was like, well, look at that. Hi, Ladybug, how are you? And vicariously through you. Welcome, friends. That was another thing that guys have said before too. Yeah, is like, I'm gonna kidnap you at the airport, put you in my bag, so that on the whole 3 weeks off, you can cook for me. Okay, now we're gonna dice these like similar size to the corn kernels, let's say. That way it's really nice to eat all together. So I always do my slices first. You're doing good, Ladybug. That is great to hear. I'm also good. I was worried this time coming home that maybe my like allergies would be a little bit bad, but I think they've gotten better. It's yeah, usually they get really bad, like my nose when the snow melts. Eric, how are you doing? Thank you for the 38 months. My dude, just cruising over the 3-year mark. We're doing lemon garlic shrimps, potato wedges. We're gonna do this roasted corn and pepper salsa. I'm gonna sneak some avocado into there too, Ladybug. It's like a HelloFresh remix. Now we just line up all of our slices and then we do our dices. A year and 5 months you've followed. I don't know where these years go, honestly. It's like a nice light meal today, because it is quite warm out again. I thought this would be a good one to make for a Friday. I know, where does the 1.5 years go? How do you think I feel when I've already been streaming for over 5 years on Twitch? Makes you feel like pretty old. Cause like there's always new streamers up and coming on Twitch, right? Especially me now, since I don't stream as much as I used to. It's like I always feel like I'm kind of behind. I can't keep up with the times. It is crazy. I'm so happy that I never stopped streaming though. Like all of this stuff that we've made over the last 5 years, there's so many recipes. Okay, almost done our peppers, and then we can put it on the tray with the corn and put the stuff in the oven. This is like quite an easy meal today. We'll do these little pieces too. The pepper butt. That's how you're feeling? You feel old? Well, you don't feel old. I only start to feel old when my body breaks down. That's when I start to feel old. When things don't work like they used to. Was also thinking of like how a lot of creators will like change their brand over the years of like what they do. In all the last 5 years, we've never changed like the Cook with Kate brand really. We've changed the logo, but we've never changed like what it stood for, which is pretty amazing. It might change coming up, like when we do a lot more of the truck stuff in the future. Might turn into more of like a Sam and Kate adventure channel. You started to feel old when you found dad jokes funny? That too. Is this red onion supposed to go on here? I think so. Okay, we'll do the red onion and then we're going into the oven. I'm only gonna do half of this red onion. Nice fine dice too, because that's for the salsa as well. Does anyone have a garden going for the summertime? Okay, so we're gonna go around the onion. Follow the natural lines in it. Yes, you do. I was hoping I would get you chatting. How are your pepper babies doing, Eric? What, have they been outside now for a week? Hi, Paloozer. A lot of creators spend a lot of time sniffing their own brand. What does that even mean? It must be Friday. Paloozer came back to join us today. Hopefully he doesn't watch 5 commercials today and then the stream blargs. Let's hope not. They're officially outside the pepper babies. Our roommate here that we're with now apparently is also a pepper grower, Eric. And he keeps saying how he's gonna get them started, but we'll see. I'm willing to help, but I'm no pepper aficionado.
Green peppers, what are you talking about?
My island peppers, they were pretty good, yeah. I mean, we gotta start somewhere, I guess, right? Okay, so we got corn, sweet bell peppers, and some red onion on here that we're gonna roast for like a salsa. I have olive oil that will definitely sprinkle on. Hi, Vune, how are you? And then we'll do salt and pepper. Epic. Epic. You started them at the perfect time, Eric? It seems. It seems like they didn't really bolt too much. And like the stem's gonna be really nice and strong to hold all of the yummy fruits. Your stuff, you just had dinner? What was for dinner? And hi, Squidge. Lemon garlic shrimps. Say no more. It's like a Friday sort of meal, isn't it? Ladybug, you don't really have a garden, but you have mint leaves, curry leaves, and coriander. That counts still, I would say. I always count like herb garden as a garden. Let's just mix this up and then we'll spread it out. Roast it all up. Just make our life easy. This is the HelloFresh remix. Can I be the first creator to do that? With HelloFresh?
I just rewrite the recipe for them.
Okay, so I'm gonna cook this stuff, but I'm not following any part of the recipe. And I'll even add my own things. We always spread it back out because that's how things roast the best, not piled up on itself. Samo's playing some SnowRunner, chilling in his Udi. And wait, that is so cool that you have a coconut tree in your backyard. Of course that counts as a garden. Nice, View. The boys have been trying to get me to play Dying Light with them. Panko salmon with rice and legumes crew. What's legumes crew? Crudité? Fresh veggies? Okay, so this is gonna go into the oven, chat. I'll probably set like a 10-minute timer to check the veggies because it's at 425 Fahrenheit. And we'll put the potatoes in at the same time. Did I miss anything? No. Just gotta get my watch so I can have a timer on my wrist. It's way nicer. Just raw cucumber, but it makes it sound fancier. I knew you would do that. How did I know? Whoa. You have 3 coconut trees in your backyard? Fresh coconut for cooking anytime? I got really obsessed with coconuts when I was in Southeast Asia. And I would almost have something coconut every day because it was like just really good with my belly, like trying to digest stuff there. Okay, so we'll do this sheet pan with the veggies on top, so it gets a little bit browned on top, and then we'll do the potatoes underneath. We said 10 minutes. Boom. Next up, we got all our shrimpers here, which I think probably just use this container still. Oh no, wrong one. Probably just use this container, but there's juices from the shrimp, so we gotta drain that out. It says add the shrimp, lemon pepper seasoning, garlic salt into a bowl, toss it. I would do a little bit of olive oil. And then they say they roast it. But I'm gonna toss it all together and I'm just gonna cook it on the stovetop in a pan, because to me, that's just a little bit easier. Fresh coconut is the best, like the young one where the meat's still gelatinous. Yes, oh, you could spend at least like an hour just like slowly picking out the coconut meat. Holy. Coconut chutney? I've never had that. In short, a coconut tree is a type of palm tree. Wait, Matthew, we have another pro Googler in chat? Yes. I love pro Googlers. We love to learn here on this stream, so thank you for that. Coconut tree is a type of palm tree, but not all palm trees are coconut trees. Ah! Hi, Colin. How's it going, dude? We're learning about coconuts right now. There's only one species of palm tree that can bear coconuts, but there's a large variety of different coconuts. What? That's a lot of info on coconuts. Okay. Let's open it up. We have Pacific white shrimp. Have I been gaming? How did you know? I've been playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. I think I have like 70 hours in the game now. Oops. Oopsies. I've really been loving it. And yeah, we're back. We're back from the tundra. Okay, let's do this instead. Pour out the juices in the sink there. And then I'll take the shrimp out of the bag and put it in here. Yeah. Try not to get it on the wooden board, you know? And I will say, like, the tundra is not really frozen anymore either at work. Yeah, I've been doing so much gaming on the Steam Deck. I sold my Switch to a guy up at site at work. And then I've been converted to a Steam Deck. Have you been gaming, T-Boy? That's the 2 bags of shrimp. We just need one more.
Good question. Are the tails left on those?
No.
That's preparation work right there.
Yeah, all the tails are taken off the shrimp. That is pro. It really saves a lot of time. And plus, like, weight too, right? Because most meats you buy by weight. But what's the point of paying for the tails if you're just going to take them off anyways? These are the deep thoughts we have here. Now we're going to wash up our hands for sure. We're being good on a Friday and having seafood, not beef for once. Whoa. Whoa-y.
We're being good religious people.
You've been playing a lot of Destiny 2 and Pokemon Violet? Which one do you like better? Okay, this is the garlic salt that we'll pour on. Maybe spread this out a bit more. I'm still just gonna mix it with my hands anyways. I always almost like to do a pre-marinade on the shrimp. Oh no! How good does your bedroom smell? You save all your shrimp tails in jars under your bed? Whoa! Are you making shrimp paste? We'll do some lemon pepper seasoning. Only because they made me. I'm only doing like that much though. Ugh. Worst seasoning ever. You guys can hate me for it, for hating it. I'd rather do, which I will go grab. As a Canadian, this is foreign to us. But now that I've had it on seafood, I can't not. And that's Old Bay.
Old Schway.
Which I call Old Schway. We gotta buy it in like the biggest container ever. But it's seriously my favorite with shrimp. Woohoo! You were on a State Farm ad. I wish we could set the stream to not have any ads. Is that possible? I think so. I wonder what that would do. Okay, that's my seasonings. And then we'll just do maybe a little bit of oil. I'm not gonna do any more salt though. Cause like we did garlic salt, there's a bit of salt in the Old Bay, and then same with the lemon pepper seasoning. So then what's next? We have to make a little bit of garlic butter. It says just like melt the butter in the microwave and do it like that. The shrimp tail comment was from the State Farm video? No. Bless you, Sam. What do I want here? This slotted spoon works. Turn on the fan, it's smelling garlicky. Let's mix this up. Ooh, air fried French fries with Old Bay. Old Bay is good on more than just seafood, right? Pasta. Like Cassius says, French fries.